Hello, hello, hello to all of you today. Thank you so much for joining me for this very, very special episode of Heat Press Nation Live. My name is Jared. I'm your Heat Press pal. And man, I am so excited for today's episode. It's not going to be too long, but it is going to be packed with awesome news. So before I hop into the news, do me a favor, let me know where you're tuning in from. We're gonna go ahead and give a few shout outs today really quick. So again, today, huge announcement coming right up. And if you wanna be notified of any future big announcements, be sure to sign up for text notifications. You're gonna wanna text the word HEAT, that's H-E-A-T, to the number 20198. You can get text notifications anytime we have something big. I have like two announcements today that are really big. So if you want to be notified of future announcements, make sure you sign up for text notifications. Of course, we want to give a big welcome to all of our Facebook and YouTube viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, head over to our youtube.com/heatpressnation. You can subscribe to our channel, get notifications. And then on Facebook, we, of course, like our page, sign up for notifications. And then, of course, we have our Facebook group, which is really cool. Okay, I'm just gonna hop right into it. Lori Canal says, can't wait. We got Mitch tuning in from Mushu and me in New Jersey. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if that's a place or if those are people, sorry. Jeanette is coming in from Delanson, New York. Maoli is West Palm Beach. Oh, what's up, West Palm Beach? Good to see you. Gary Bowen from Idaho. Got Angela from Illinois. Kathy in St. Charles. We got Denise in Holland, Michigan. April says California and viewing on FB. Nice. David in Queens. Man, everybody's tuning in today. We got a lot of viewers today. Super exciting. Okay, so I'm going to dive right the heck into it, you guys, today. First big announcement of the day is Heat Press Nation is very proud to carry Supacolor. I know, right? Mind-blowing. I'm sure you guys have heard about Supacolor over the past year or so. It's very exciting for me. I've been using Supacolor almost since they first launched here in the States. So I remember we got back when we had a showroom a few years ago, probably talking like 2020, 2019 maybe. I got to meet the Supacolor guys. They came down to the showroom to say what's up, and I was sold. I was hooked. At the time, they were you can only get them through the Supacolor website, but now at heatpressnation.com, you are able to get your Supacolor transfer. So now what does this mean? It's very exciting, I know. So what does this mean? You might be thinking, cool, what's a Supacolor? This is a Supacolor. You guys see on screen, we have a few different items today. You see we have t-shirts. That's actually, I think, a tank top. Oh, the hat I'm wearing, by the way, this is made by Supacolor. So let me just really quick get you guys up to speed on what the heck is a Supacolor. What is Supacolor? So Supacolor is an awesome company where in the short version is that you send them your artwork and they send you back heat transfers that are ready to press. And don't worry, we're gonna demo the heat transfers today, or I believe we are. I literally did this like 2 minutes before we went live today. Made myself this Heat Press Nation t-shirt. So here's what's cool about Supacolor. They have a quick turnaround. Usually your orders, if it's done within business hours, it's shipped within about 2 to 3 business days, which is fast. That is super fast. Sometimes faster, but to be safe, we're saying about 2 to 3 business days. Supacolor, man, super fast turnarounds. You get them quick. I believe they're all going out like priority shipping. So the shipping, instead of waiting an additional week for it to get to you, most of them are delivered about 2 business days after it ships. So we're talking 2-day shipping. It's really quick, really fast turnarounds. Usually, and again, this is just my personal experience, usually you order your Supacolor, let's say you order it on Monday, usually you have it by the end of the week. Now, of course, sometimes, again, as we enter the holiday season, we want to be nice and to be considerate of everybody's time, but that's pretty darn quick. For all the transfers, it's pretty darn quick. And honestly, I've gotten some transfers within just a couple of days. Super duper fast. So anyways, Supacolor has a super speedy turnaround, and here's what I love about it. All you need is a heat press. So when Supacolor, the way that works, and we'll show you, but basically send you a nice little baggie transfers right here. This one we've already done, and I'm probably just gonna press the back of it just to show you how quick and easy it is. But look, they just send you these. They're pre-printed transfers, right? They have the adhesive and everything on them. These are ready to go. All you do is you heat press it to your shirt, and that's it. And you're done. Like, it's ready to rock and roll. So what's cool about that is all you need is a heat press. I know when you're starting a business, sometimes you might be thinking like, hey, okay, I need the heat press, I need the sublimation printer, I need the vinyl cutter, I need all these different things to print my transfers. With Supacolor, you just buy the heat press, and then as the orders come in, you place your orders for the transfers, and then you just press them. So the transfers, your customers are really paying for those. After you get your down payment from the customer, you order your Supacolor transfers, and then you heat press them, collect the rest of the money, or I suggest getting paid up front in full. That's between you and your customers. But yeah, so you just need a heat press. So now the budget that you will split across between a bunch of printers, you can now focus on getting yourself a solid heat press like this Signature Series 15 by 15 inch with the slide out drawer and auto open. Or, I mean, it might be another heat press that you may have had your eye on. Now you can focus that budget on getting yourself a quality heat press. You don't gotta go get yourself an Amazon press. You don't have to save money. I honestly think you're losing money, and you don't have to go that route. You can get yourself a quality heat press and get your business ready to roll. Another thing that I love is that you have unlimited colors and gradients, and there's no cutting or weeding. So for full color transfers, I know that there's like the 25-cent program from FM Expressions, and they're great. Don't get me wrong, they're cool at what they do. But what if you have multiple colors? Like this, even though it looks very simple, this is like, I think, a 6-color job with a color gradient. Those of you guys who know, gradients are terrible. They're tough to deal with. You can handle it. You could do it with Supacolor. There's no additional fee for additional colors. They're all full color, beautiful, vivid designs, which is really neat. There's no setup fees. There's no rush charges. These are eco-friendly, so these are water-based instead of PVC, which, dude, if you can help out the environment, go for it. The plastic sheets that they come on, those are recyclable, I believe. Actually, don't quote me on the recyclable part. I'm pretty sure. Now here's the 2 points that I absolutely love. These are, to me, what makes Supacolor a game changer for your business. The first one is that they're incredibly durable. Now, Supacolor has tested them to 70 plus washes, and I wholeheartedly believe them. You know why? So not this shirt. I just made this one. I've been using Supacolor for a few years now, and my customers who I've used the transfers on, when I meet them or they reorder, like, hey, those shirts you made for me, they're still going great. And I'm like, dude, that was like 2 years ago already. I have some shirts that I made with my Supacolor. I ordered the sample pack, and dude, I still rock them and I still wear them. And those shirts are already like 3 years old, going on about, I don't wear them all the time, but going about like 40, 50 washes or so. And so when they say 70 washes, I'm like, yeah, I believe that, of course, because in my experience, they've been super duper durable. Another thing that sets Supacolor apart is their low minimum. All you need is 10. An order of 10. So that's huge, because a lot of times when you're ordering transfers, you're outsourcing, there's like a 2 dozen minimum or larger, or you're paying a setup fee. With Supacolor, there's no setup fee, 10 order minimum. So as long as you have 10 of something that you need to make, you can order through Supacolor. It's amazing. And if you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments. I'm gonna be answering them right now. Just a few more things that I love about Supacolor. As you see, I'm wearing a black cotton t-shirt. So obviously, black cotton is not an issue. And if you wanna know how to order them, we're gonna take a second really quick, because I wanna show you how easy it is to order. So here's what you do. You're gonna go to heatpressnation.com/Supacolor. And then of course, you're gonna click on the item you want. Now there's a few different ones. Wearable, that's what you're gonna want for t-shirts. So you see it on the screen there, it's the wearable transfer, and there's different sizes available. So if you just need a tiny pocket logo, you just order the tiny size. I think it's like a 1.5 by 1.5. Of course, there's different sizes available for different size transfers, but what's really good there is you're not paying for a transfer you don't need. If you have a small pocket logo, you pay for whatever size it fits in. You don't have to get a big 12 by 12 sheet. You could just get whatever's appropriate for that job specifically. So that's huge, what I love. Right there, you can see Of course, you will have to create an account at heatpressnation.com to order your Supercolor transfers, and I'll tell you why. You see there's an option where it says, is this a repeat order? So once you submit your graphic, it's gonna stay on file with us. So if you ever have to reorder that in the future, you don't have to re-upload, you don't have to reformat your graphic. You would just pick, if you had placed previous order, you just put yes, and then you'll see a drop down of your different previous jobs, and you can just reorder that artwork. Of course, if it's new artwork, right there, you see it, it's all very simple. You just upload the artwork on the exact same page. That's your order, select your quantity. Of course, 10 is the minimum, and it's that easy. It really is. Now, of course, we have templates available to make sure that your artwork is sized properly. I'm probably gonna have to do some sort of a webinar type of thing to fully explain how the artwork is formatted. Ideally, you wanna know how to set things up in either Photoshop or Illustrator. Again, Supercolor, this is a professional transfer. This is the templates and the artwork. It's not really something that you can do in Microsoft Paint or Sawgrass. You can't use Creative Studio. You're gonna wanna use a professional program like Illustrator or Photoshop. Of course, there's alternatives. There's Affinity, GIMP, CorelDRAW, Inkscape. But you do want to be able to format your artwork properly. I'll get into that at another point, unless you guys are asking lots of questions. Let me check in on the questions really, really quick here. Ashley, Ashley says, I envy your jobs, Jared and Ronnie. You know what? I love what I do. I really do. So, unless you have a job that pays $1 million an hour somewhere, maybe we'll talk then, but otherwise. Mitch says, we use both brands, but are shifting towards Supercolor. Yeah, I honestly, you can get a free sample pack. So I really recommend ordering the sample pack, getting the transfers in, put it on a t-shirt and wear it. See how you like it. Now this is not the first, I probably have 4 of these laying around somewhere. It's pretty light. I know that question is gonna come up. It is pretty light. It is, if you're used to heat transfer vinyl, I would say it feels thinner and lighter than Easy Weed Stretch. And I know Easy Weed Stretch is one of the lightest HTVs out there. So I definitely prefer it over Easy Weed Stretch as far as thickness and weight is concerned. Let's see any questions here. Ramon the Cello is in the house. What's up, buddy? Let's see how long is shipping? So shipping is gonna be a 2-day ship. Now, of course, let me preface that by saying, look, right now, all of the shippers, I don't care if you're FedEx, UPS, Post Office, everyone, they're struggling, all right? Let's just be real. A 2-day ship might sometimes arrive in 3. I don't know what's going on, but it's not, people say, oh, FedEx is the worst and UPS is the best. And honestly, we've seen it across all carriers right now. Shipping delays since the pandemic, the amount of products and packages that are going through the different mail carriers has just skyrocketed. So cut your delivery driver a break. I don't care what company they're from, cut them a break. They will be shipped priority, which is gonna be 2 business day transit time. Usually they get there on time, but if it's late, please don't come yelling at Supercolor or at us. Honestly, check with your shipper. You will get a tracking number so you can keep an eye on when it's gonna be delivered. It will be shipped 2-day, but I just feel like giving a heads up, and not just for the Supercolor transfers, for everything. Give your Amazon driver a break, guys. We're all in this together, okay? Lori Canal says, is it minimum 10 per design or 10 designs per order? That is a great question. It's gonna be 10 per design. So for every design that you have, you need to order a minimum quantity of 10. For example, actually I had an email question or a phone question about this today. I wouldn't recommend Supercolor for name and number. For example, on the back of a jersey, an individual's name and number, because while you might need 10 name and numbers, because the way Supercolor works, you would need to order 10 of each name and number, right? So it's not 10 total, it's 10 of each design. So for name and number, it might not be the best, but for the front logo, if everybody on the team has the exact same front logo, which of course as a team they should, it's perfect for that. So maybe you could do a hybrid. For their front graphic, you would do Supercolor, and then for the back, that's when you would custom cut a name and number. So that's a great question. Mitch says, we use Corral and have ordered Supercolor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you definitely want a professional graphic design program when you're setting up your Supercolor transfers. I will have to come back on live at a later date and walk you through. I personally use Photoshop. I think that's might be one of the easier ways to go, but we'll have to walk you through at a later time how to actually set up your graphics. But in the meantime, download a trial, a trial of Photoshop. You can get Affinity, things like that. I highly recommend all of that. April is asking, does it go on any material? Almost any material. So we have the wearables, and I don't have the specific listing right here of what the materials are. I know the wearables are gonna work great on cotton and cotton poly blends. If you have a little bit of spandex in there, it might be okay. The wearable transfers press at 320 degrees. So it's just a little, oh, there we go. You see it on your screen right there. We also have a promotional. We also have the soft shell blockers. So there's a few different types of transfers for most garments. If you have like an acrylic t-shirt, probably not, because acrylic in general doesn't work good for heat transfers. It's very heat sensitive. So I don't even know if acrylic t-shirts exist, to be honest. But for the sake of saying, if you have a super sensitive material, it probably shouldn't be heat pressed anyways. But we have some of the transfers that they are low temp. These are brand new products, so I apologize if I don't have all the temps and settings off the top of my head. But I do know that some of the promotionals and wearables, they do have lower applications. For example, one of the, what's it called? Yes, oh, right there, it's on screen. The promotional heat transfer, that's designed for the poly bags. And as you know, those poly bags, they have a really low pressing temperature. Or just temperature in general. So these promotional transfers, they're great for that. So there's lots of materials available, but for clothing, like your cotton and your cotton polys, it's gonna work great for those. Doesn't matter the color. You could do it for anything. Let's see. Kim, that is a great question, and for that, I'm going to let Ronnie answer you directly. Kim is asking an affiliate question about, regarding commissions and things like that. For that, I will have to let Ronnie get to your questions. This is great. Candace is asking, is there an option for a hat sample? I have struggled with vinyl, but would love to have an easy hat design option. Right here, you guys, I'm not wearing this hat just for the fun of it. This is the Supercolor hat transfer. So one thing I love about Supercolor, and thank you for reminding me, is that they developed a hat transfer. As you guys know, if you're running a 6-panel cap with the seam right in the middle, sometimes bridging that seam, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of sucks. It's rough. Sometimes it doesn't always transfer. It doesn't always bridge. So the Supercolor headwear transfer, it's a little bit thicker than your regular wearable transfer, and it's designed specifically to bridge the seam on a 6-panel cap. So this one we did with the Supercolor hat transfer. I believe in the sample pack, you're gonna get a little bit of everything. And I believe that there is a hat sample in the Supercolor sample pack. Marvin's asking, why not charge per inch like the competitor does, an affordable gang sheet? Supercolor does have a gang sheet, and it's gonna be their large oversized. Otherwise, when the Supercolor size is gonna be one artwork per sheet. But if you prefer to gang your graphics, then they do have the Supercolor gang sheet, which I believe is somewhere around like an 11.7 by 16.5, somewhere right around there. So it's a big sheet, and you can gang all your transfers, as many transfers as you could fit onto the gang sheet. Ganging is not available for the other transfers. So if you want to gang your transfers, you're totally welcome to it. You just put it on the Supercolor specific gang sheet. Great question. Ramon's asking PNG, PDF, etc. So Supercolor, you do want to have very, very high resolution graphics for the best possible result. Vector graphics, of course, are preferred because vector graphics are going to have the sharpest edge. If you are going to do a PDF that's not a vector, like a raster PDF or a PNG, then of course you will want to have it in as high resolution as possible. 300 DPI is the minimum, but of course you want to go all the way up to like 600. If you can do 600 DPI, bellissima. It'll be perfect. It'll be beautiful. Let's see, more questions. I love all the questions, you guys. So here, if you're just tuning in, by the way, I'm answering questions right now about the brand new Supacolor transfers that we just launched today. It's super exciting. And of course, Supacolor, what we're talking about, you send them your artwork, they send you back transfers that are ready to heat press. And you know what? This is a good break right now to show you guys a live demo. So I'm gonna come over actually really quick. Are we good for a demo, Alex? We're good for a demo. Let me come over here really quick before we get to the demo. I'm just gonna show you the different products that we have. So here's how it works. Basically, you send them your artwork and they send you back a bunch of these. So you can see here, I have a handful. These are really cool. There's no color limitations, and I know I talked about this a second ago, but really, there's no color limitations. You could put as many or as little colors as you want. This is, of course, what we're using for our tank tops. So these are some really cool tank tops that we're making. And as you're gonna see in a second, you just put it on, heat press it, and you're done. It's that easy. For the hats, it's gonna be the same thing. Now, these are the little hat transfers, and these are the hat transfer is going to be a little bit thicker than what they call the wearable. Wearable is what you want on a t-shirt because it's a perfect balance of being thin but also being very durable. Again, 70 plus washes, which is insane to me. That's so amazing. And then right here, yeah, so you have the hats, dude. It's a little bit thicker, which is good for a couple reasons. Because one, when you're wearing it on your hat, you kind of can't really feel how thick it is on there. But also, this is a 6-panel, meaning the panels, so it has a seam right up the middle. The hatwear is specifically going to be able to bridge that. Then, of course, we have our promotional transfer here, Super Love. You see they sent us that one. And we do indeed, I messed it up. We do indeed love Supacolor. Really quick, I want to make sure I'm not skipping any important points. For more information, you can go to heatpressnation.com/Supacolor, or the short version, heat.press/Supacolor. And Supacolor, by the way, I think you see it right here. It's S-U-P-A color, Supacolor. I know if you type in super color, ER, it's not going to work. It's S-U-P-A color. So heat.press/Supacolor. I'm going to talk about why this is important right now. Excuse me. But you know what? It's high time for a demo. Let's do this. So now, really quick, I'm gonna slide this out. Just because I don't, of all the things I forgot to bring a spare shirt today, but I'm just gonna demo this on the back. Obviously, you see it work on the front. So this is just, look, don't worry about how to line things up. Like this is not a demo on how to line things up. This is just a demo on how to use Supacolor. So what you do is you pre-press it, right? A few seconds. You put down your Supacolor transfer, and I'm intentionally not gonna line this up just because I know we're gonna get questions about it. Oh, it's not centered. Look, take your time to center it. Literally, I just wanna show you how easy it is, right? So you drop it on there, and actually, I'm gonna double check my pressure. So Supacolor, they do recommend, that's pretty firm. They do recommend a firm pressure. We gotta bolt down the plate on this table. They do recommend a firm pressure, so that's what we're gonna stick with. You don't have to use a cover sheet. 320 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 seconds on the clock, and watch, check this out. Now I'm gonna hold this, because this is gonna pop open really hard. The pressure's high, and this plate is loose. Not on the heat press, on the stand. There we go. And it's a hot peel. That easy, guys. It's that easy. Now, ideally, what you would want to do, and do I have my parchment paper here? Yes, I do. So after it's done, you just kind of want to, that's when you put the parchment paper on. If you really want that 70 plus washability, you're going to repress it with some parchment paper for about 5 to 7 seconds, just enough to really just get it in there, and it's done. It's that easy, you guys. And again, I know I pressed it crooked on purpose, but look how fast look how easy that was. Dude, Supacolor, and this, if you want to know how it looks the right way, we'll just flip it back. Supacolor, super easy. Incredible, incredible. I'm gonna just take you back over here really quick. We're gonna keep answering questions. What's up, everybody? Let's see here. Ronnie's already kicking absolute butt answering these questions. Catherine, that's a good question. She's asking, is Supercolor similar to like an FM or Transfer Express? Are they cheaper per transfer? Do they offer discounts for reorders? Those are all great questions. So it's similar in the sense that you send them your artwork and they send you back a transfer. Where it's different is that FM Expressions and Transfer Express, those are going to be screen print transfers, so the ink is going to be a little bit different. Depending, and those are a little bit like more sensitive to how they're pressed. I know one thing with FM Expressions, and I'm going to come back on camera so you guys can see me. I know you missed me already. One thing that's true about FM Expressions is it's sensitive to how, because it's a screen print ink, you have to cure it right. So if it's not cured right, sometimes when you pull it apart, it can crack and peel and things like that. Dude, these things are stretchy as heck. So they're very durable. They are a little bit more expensive per transfer, but it depends on how many colors you need. So that's why I love Supercolor. You can have unlimited colors, unlimited gradients, photo quality, doesn't matter. There's no limitations to your artwork as far as like how many colors are concerned. Now, I know with FM Expressions, once you go past 2, 3, 4 colors, like it gets pretty expensive. And then again, you're still stuck with the fact that because that is screen printing, you have to cure it properly. There's a lot of trial and error. And it's just time. Supercolor, again, super easy. So that's why I really, really do like it. Good question. Any other questions we got? We got everybody tuning in. Goodness gracious. We got Bridget from Vegas. We got Dana from Illinois. HM Flores from California. Man, too many to list, but we got Francisco from Florida. Donna from Arkansas. Coffee Powered Home says, hey, I could use some coffee right now. I got a baby on the way, and I'm telling you, I'm actually, I've reached out to a medical device company, and they're setting up an IV with coffee, just going straight into the bloodstream. Should be... I'm joking, obviously. Susan from Northern California. We got Mr. Dread from Toronto and Scrap and Stamp from Cincinnati. Man, so many cool people tuning in today. Thank you guys so much. Catherine's asking, should the repress with parchment be done while warm or does it not matter? It almost doesn't matter. I would say just do it while you got it there. It's so much faster to, after the first press, put on your parchment and repress it really quick. When you take it off the press and bring it back, you're losing time. So even though it feels like you're pausing and messing with your flow, you're actually saving time if you leave it on the press. So press it once, peel it, and immediately hit it with your parchment. You're just gonna save time in your process. So I would recommend doing that for time's sake, but you could bring it back if you really want to. Just saying, imagine all the cool shirts you get to make now. Oh, and she says, congratulations, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Yeah, okay, so with Supercolor, here's what I, as a maker, because again, this is my 9 to 5 or my 7 to whatever time I leave. This is my regular job here at Heat Press Nation, but I do on the side make t-shirts. And here's where Supercolor has saved my hiney. So I used to, when working, because I do heat transfer vinyl and sublimation, that's it. That's me. I don't have the white toner printer at home, so I can't offer full color transfers or anything like that. So customers come to me and they want something with multiple colors. Now, I can layer vinyl. I hate doing that. But if they have a 2-color job, I've done it before, I'll be like, okay, well, here's the price for 2 colors. And in my head, I'm already thinking, oh man, 2-color vinyl, that's a lot of work. Of course, I'm getting paid for it. I'm making money, so I'm not sad about it, but I'm just like, okay, I have to mentally prepare myself for double the cuts, double the weeds, and double the presses. Now, what Supercolor has allowed me to do is say, 2 colors, 3, and then that's another thing, because my pricing has to increase as I add colors to my customers. Sometimes they might say, hey, I want a 4-color job, and I'm like, look, I'll do 4 colors, but it's gonna cost you this much. And then they're like, whoa, So what Supercolor has allowed me to do is now I have a flat rate for multicolor stuff. If it's not gonna be a 1-color vinyl job, then it's Supercolor. And so now I have like a nice flat rate for my customer, like, hey, no matter how many colors you want, it's gonna be this amount, and of course it's, it's price tiers by quantity. And so now I have just so much more liberty. It's easier to communicate with my customers. And then the quality is fantastic because now they don't, because usually what I'll tell them is like, hey, go back to your artist, have them bring this from 6 colors down to 2. And now they don't have to do that. Whatever their full color graphic is, they could send it to me and get back a quality result. And for me, before where I used to have to outsource like a 6 color job to my screen printing buddies, I don't have to send those jobs away. I can take them now. Here's another thing I love about Supercolor, bulk jobs. Okay, geez, 50 t-shirts, yeah, it's fun. I love making money. Money's cool. But man, 50 t-shirts having to cut and weed 50 graphics, it's kind of a pain. 100, so the most I've ever cut and weeded was around 50, I want to say 50, 60, something like that, around there. I would never take 100 quantity job on vinyl. But have I taken 100 quantity job for Supercolor? Yes. Yes, I have. And it was great because instead of like cutting and weeding, you just have a press it. You just boom. You guys saw how easy it was. You just press it. You press it and you're good. Want to give a big shout out to our pals who are watching us. I'm kind of nervous now. Big love sent over to our Supercolor buddies. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and thank you for making me nervous because now I feel like the kings are watching and I gotta like watch what I say. I'm like, oh, do I know all my stuff? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much to our pals at Supercolor. They're joining us on YouTube today, which is really cool. And yeah, gotta love how super fast and super easy it is. Honestly, I truly do. And what I love about Supercolor is that I get to stand here and like I don't have to like pitch a product that I'm unfamiliar with or that I don't know. I actually use them. Like I actually use them for jobs. I have customers who are wearing them, customers who are excited about them. And then, so like one of the jobs, and just really quick, this is personal, this is story time, what the heck, right? One of the jobs I did was for a church junior camp, like a kids camp, right? Kids summer camp. And every now and then, because some of them are, well, they're not super grown, it's only like 2 years ago. But you know, they've aged out of that group and they're in the next group now, but they still wear their old summer camp t-shirts. And I'm like, hey, that shirt still lives. Like, and it, you know, the shirt is worn, but the Supercolor transfer still looks fresh. And I'm like, dude, that's dope. So anyways, big shout out to Supercolor for an amazing product. We love them. Gonna go back really quick over, see if we have any cool questions today. Honestly, we didn't want to spend a lot of time today. I'm super excited about the Supercolor transfers, but I do have one more big announcement. So really quick, I'm gonna see if we have any more questions about Supercolor. More videos to come, you guys. This is not the last time. Trust me, not the last time we're talking about Supercolor, but I'm on a time limit, so give me a few seconds here. We got any other good questions? Jeanette says she can't wait to try it. Super awesome. Mario is asking price point. Is it any cheaper than ordering straight from Supercolor? No, it's going to be the exact same price, which is a good thing because now you can come to Heat Press Nation for everything. So there's no additional cost passed on to the customer, just additional convenience. So you already come to Heat Press Nation for your vinyl, for your heat presses, for your sublimation ink, for your blank mugs. You already come to us for all of that. And your account on our site, you already have your order history for everything. Now you can also bundle in all your order history for your Supercolor transfers. Honestly, it just makes Heat Press Nation a one-stop shop. And we're super proud to be able to offer this product to our customers. You guys know Heat Press Nation, we love carrying the best, supporting the best, and Supercolor, in my opinion, is definitely the best. I love them. So yeah, that's gonna do it for our Supercolor questions. If you think of anything else, don't worry, I still got the iPad here, but I said I had 2 big announcements today. So we are having our huge summer sale. I know some of you guys were a little sad, all right, that we didn't have a 4th of July sale. Personally, I was sad too. And full disclosure, I didn't know why. I was like, hey, how come we didn't have a 4th of July sale? But don't worry, our huge summer sale is coming, and it is coming this week. What's today? Today's like the 11th or something. Yes, this week. It's actually running right now. So heat.press/summer 2022. We are running our big summer sale, and it's going on right now. The sale is gonna be going on through Wednesday, July 13th. So we have 10% off of select heat presses. We have pretty big discounts on our M-Press mug press. You guys, okay, look, I know right now this big signature series heat press is on pre-order. It'll be available in about a month, but you don't want to sleep on the M-Press mug press. And I'll tell you why. Whenever you have a big order, like somebody orders a case or 2 of mugs, I don't care if you already have a signature series heat press, have it. It's amazing. That's the heat press that I have. Beautiful press. But when you have to go through a case of mugs, having a second heat press is a game changer. Your productivity is literally gonna double. So even if you already have a heat press, if you are selling mugs by the case, don't sleep on the M Press mug press. You guys, it's on sale right now, super duper affordable, and it's just a great asset to have, especially when you're running large productions. You got 2-3 cases or more of 11-ounce mugs, 15-ounce mugs that you want to handle. You might want to get the Unpressed mug press. You will love how much faster you can get through your jobs, because time is money, guys. Time is money. Anyways, 10% off select vinyl cutters, 10% off of Silhouette and Artistry supplies, and then 10% off of Parapy, inkjet, and laser heat transfer paper. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So make sure you head on over to heatpressnation.com. If you want to go straight to the sale page, you can go to heat.press/summer 2022. You guys, this sale is awesome. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going on sale right now that hasn't been on sale since Black Friday, and possibly, I don't know the future, it's very possible some of these heat presses, you won't see them on sale till Black Friday. So it's a great mid-year sale. I'm super excited. We got lots of stuff there. So head on over to the site, go spend some money, keep me employed, you guys, and have a blast. But yeah, so today we're really excited for Supercolor. Honestly, we have lots of content coming this week. Later on today even, if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and you have your notifications turned on, you'll be notified later today because we have a Supercolor video that's dropping today. So we're super excited, or I should say super excited. It's clever. Yeah, we're super excited today for this new product. We got lots of content coming, so make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever else you want to find us. I know I have like 2 more points that I was supposed to make, but I'm going to double check for questions first. Okay. Kia, I think we answered this earlier, but I'll answer it again. What is the turnaround on receiving the graphic? So usually your graphics are printed within 2 business days and shipped. Shipping, it's going to be priority, so it's going to be another 2 business days. So ideally within a week, you should have your all your transfers, which that's pretty darn fast. That is pretty darn fast. Now, if you have a customer who needs something like overnight, well, I mean, they're barking up the wrong tree, man, because like nobody does overnight anymore. But yeah, but for like, and again, because Supercolor, it's for like a larger job. So hopefully your customers have a little foresight to order in advance. But yeah, that's actually really fast. 4 business days, dude, that's really fast. So yeah, great question. Kim is asking, is this heat press auto open? Oh yeah. So right now, this is the HPN Signature Series 15 by 15. This is an auto open, and I am a big fan. Personally, at home, I have the 16 by 20 version of this press. So mine at home is a little bit bigger, but look at me, I'm a little bit bigger than your average human. So that's why I have the bigger one. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for the questions. Once again, Supercolor, head on over to heatpressnation.com/Supercolor. Of course, we are running our big summer sale right now. It's today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So 3 days to save. Don't delay, don't miss out. Head on over to heatpressnation.com for your sale items, for your Supercolor items. And if you have any questions, you can get in touch with us online. We have a chat feature with real life HPN employees, all right? You're actually talking to me and my buddies when you chat on our website. So we're here for you. You can also give us a call, 800-215-0894. That's gonna do it for me for now. We'll be seeing you all real soon. Have a good one.